Hey everyone, so I'm going to share with you here three sales I made on eBay on Saturday and one I made so far Sunday morning. It's something I took an offer on as I was checking my phone after I woke up. Yeah. So here we are. So first one is the flip book edition 1983. Earlier book edition, this one I put on auction because people list this in auction. Um someone did aim for 225, I thought I'd get that. I didn't. So I just put in the person that paid. It's made up in like close like 15, 40 feedbacks from us. I'm buying them. I don't think they're a seller, they're just a buyer. So actually I'm surprised they never paid for 40 because they never did. So I canceled real estate and maybe I thought there's not back paid, it wasn't. Set up for the auctions. So by now this is automatic pay auctions. We don't have automatic pay set up yet immediately. So yeah, so just put this in and send I got this for free, I want to say. Maybe paid something for, I don't remember. But whatever. There's something to get rid of. This so whatever. This is a Holiday 60-0210 right hand throw RH key baseball made in Japan. Now this wasn't an automatic payment, but somebody did pay for this pretty quickly. There was 250-6756 and they bid 9 cents. They bid the 3 in the max bid, but no one knew that. I didn't know that. And then GLN 22222 bid $2 the next bid, then bid 3. And bid 5, well, you didn't know that though. Bid 5, but so they had one bid like 3 1/4. And CUR HOY 0 bid met some max bids of 4 or 5. Then Headway bid at 550. And then J Shirk, I want to say, GST bid 650 the max bid. And then took the winning bid. It could have been higher on a max bid. But nobody knows that, If, I don't know, I won't look at this auction. Can't see usernames, but they can't see if the max bid was higher than 650, because that was the winning bid. And that was a few months before the auction ended. Made that one. So there wasn't a lot of traction, we got in the auction. I thought 89 cents free shipping. They're gonna stay there for a while. And then on Friday they got some bids. And then Saturday I picked up pretty good too, so it was really Friday, Saturday, all that. So, and then I was hoping I would go for the same price as the first one, $7.50 free shipping. But then this one, it was cheap though, so maybe, but no, but well, at least see this from either being thrown away. If it's not donated, like where I got this from, like the local faster if it's donated. Is it gonna be thrown away, I saved that from being thrown away, So it's pretty nice. So now they look at the pictures. You see the conditioner, and that says that in there. Yeah, looks like this is a pretty good description, but some people always look at the pictures, some people always don't do that. This is an Alicia Ray. Alicia Ray. This is an Alicia Ray. So between Prism Green Pulsar Prism number 25. This was her card from the 2020 Panoramic Prism series line. This was, they have green cards. There is base green cards with the Prism logo on it. And they have number green cards, which are like, you can see a little bit more of like reflectiveness, like shininess, kind of on the card. See like this stuff shining on the kind of light on the card more. The light's really kind of touching it. Yeah, so this I've had for a while on eBay. That's my old background. White is now I have a black background. My pictures. A lot on. Yeah, so it just tells you. But this is a number 25 card, meaning there's only 25 of these green pulsar prisms made. And this one I had is 22 out of 25. So, but this was listed for $26.49, and I charged the buyer $5.25 shipping. But they offered me Greg, he offered me $15 yesterday, so I took it. So, and obviously won't tell you, I've had this for 2 years on eBay. Over 2 years on eBay. Getting close on all these cards. Like this one, like this month, and this month, and next month, especially, I'll be 2.5 years listing those cards. So, at this point, I'm just taking every offer I can get on them. On eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari, any site I can. So, yeah, $15 plus shipping. Because I was listed over $20, so you had to do USPS. Any card listed over $20 has to be USPS around an inch. You can't use the Eastern remote. Because sometimes there's no tracking on it. And then if something happens, like you're like tracking issues, as long as you shipped it out, and like you don't have to get a scan of it at the post office, just put in like a reflection box. But I put in those slots in the post office. Not reflection box, but they have slots in the post office for like pre-done like flats, pre-stamped flats, or or basic packages that people send off, like flat stamps and flats, and large envelopes flats, or like stuff like this. I would. And it goes through usually because it's the ones that see the eBay logo for like the original logos. So, and yeah, so I'm just happy to take any effort I can on it and, get some money back on these cards. These cards I was about to collect, and then I never, I like, didn't really want to spend, I realized after a while. So I'm like, well, let me just get rid of one. Then, and so I did. I got rid of them. And listed them on eBay. Like all the base cards, like this one. They had all like like the base inserts as a complete set. And then there's all like the special inserts on as like separately. And all the swords, papers, the practice, the red, the blue, the orange, the purple. I had a bunch of purples. Somebody bought me out the purples. But I paid the purples. For the much raw purples. And like send me an offer, as long as they offer it and he offers it to this price, You know what I mean? Well, the cards that they did, so yeah. And then I had like a 1-on-1, or not 1-on-1, it was 1-to-like 5 or 1-to-10 card. I had some of them, some really good ones, like Red Stewart, PSA card. It was cheaper than buying a non-PSA card, so like I might as well, There was an auction I wanted for cheaper than the non-PSA could have bought, so I was going to collect the whole series. I was trying to, but I just didn't have room to split, It's kind of like I want to sort of boxes, so it's like, a collection. I actually enjoy my collection, so no. I was going to do all the 2020s, every single 2020 I could, yeah. And then I bought, and then the same person ended up buying an Alicia Gray 2020 WWE Penny Prism number 50. It's card number 50 series. There's 100 cards in this series. 104 players in the series. Not every player had a card in the 2020 series. Now they have it to where like every player ends up getting a card, which I think is awesome. And then they have a special. Every player gets a card, and then they have special like legends so if like some of ones that like W25s or like it's like 2022 they had W25. It's just like best, just like people like the players in the 25th anniversary team, like top 25 players, from 25th anniversary team. Like legends like Super Dangerous, Sue Fowles, Simone Augustus, stuff like that, So that's awesome. Yeah, now they have it where every player gets a card, which I played in the 2020. I played the previous season, like for the 2020 this year, the 2024 squads, came out, whenever they came out, they were based off like the 2023 season totals and all that. It just depends when they're released, were they released before the season started, or were they released, after the season? Because they released after the season started, it could be used for the 2024 all player. They could be used. Like the 2024 stats. Or maybe they use 2023 if they released before, or starting maybe before then, Who knows? And either way, it's so cool, I mean, either the previous season or like the 2024, say the 2023 season, every player or special like legends in the game, and then you get 2020, or it's based on the 2024 season year, which is cool. And then this orange, which orange is number 65. This one's 37 out of 65. There's a few of these on eBay, 3 of them. And I made sure to go through all these cards and check to see if they're the cheapest on eBay for these. And it was. So, or I wasn't for a lot of them, but then I lowered my prices to be the cheapest on eBay. For a lot of them. Yeah, that's probably what's open on sale more now. You know? Then I lowered my prices on like those ones. And I'm listing a few things on eBay as well. Maybe not cheap ones or sponge parts. But, people are searching for WNBA cards because WNBA is now becoming more mainstream, more popular, which, they were popular at the beginning of the, and they stopped, and then they lost some of that core fan base back in the day, they lost it, after like a bunch of like the WNBA teams folded, because you're trying to have one like WNBA team, like a lot of them folded, or moved, relocated, so then lost all the fans, local fans, because that, and some of them stuck around. And now it's blown back in popularity, things because of Caitlin Clark and, she did that Iowa. So now it's making her games popular. Not ever. Some people are just watching Caitlin Clark games, but some are watching, but there's a good amount too that came for say came because of Caitlin Clark that actually watch or a certain player, that got them into it. Now I actually watch it. And yeah, it's not me. I just because I used to just watch ESPN only. I never watch any other sports like ESPN, ABC, no matter what was on. I've always watched that ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN, BBC. I always never watched any other sports ever. And I saw that they had that on Reddit. It was like NFL on like ABC or something, or like NFL. NFL was on on like Sundays. In the afternoon. It was an NFL Sunday. I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. And I got hooked, So, and this was a sort of 15 with free shipping. I still have the old first class one in there, but now eBay's updated to where anything with the first class USPS first class on is updated ground advantage. And it's basically like your shipping ground advantage. But I do that because if you see first class nowadays, but some people know that standard envelope, so. But this order I can't ship standard envelope because 15 for the first one, 8 for the second one, and then they have 8 plus I pay charge for shipping on the first one. It was my shipping advantage, so yeah, I took an offer of $8 on this. I had this listed for $15.49. They set off about 6 o'clock in the morning, or a little bit after 6 o'clock a.m. my time, Central Time. So I'm happy, to sell it for $8. I'm happy to get $8 out of it. You know, a little bit over half. Like half would be like the 15 footer would be $7.79 or $7.75. So I got a quarter more than half, which is I'm happy with. I'm happy. This like over 2 years, getting close to 2.5 years on eBay. So I'm happy, just you know, list it, ship it, list it, and even though even though I store it for 2.5 years, yearly, maybe 2 years, 5 months, like between 2 years, 5 months, and 2 years, 6 months on eBay. I store that long, in like totes, in like a box, because I have them. When I have them stored, I have them stored inside a box, like an old like Regenerate box. Back when you could use Regenerate, that was a long time ago. I did that for a couple years. Then I have it stored in one of them. So yeah. Then some of them came in top loaders. So I put them all in sleeves. They come in sleeves already. And then top loaders, put them all in top loader. If they weren't in the top loader when I got it, I leave them in the sleeves and they sell. I take pictures of them in the sleeves and then I ship them out. Ship them out within this, and put it in top loader, regardless if it's $1 free shipping or it's $100 free shipping. I do it for every single card. So yeah, $15 plus shipping and $8 free shipping. So that 2 should be so $23. Yeah, it's probably because I also listed some stuff on eBay. I listed a bunch of parts. A starter. This is off a snowboard. I put out free snowboard. Tecumseh. Yeah, Tecumseh engine on it. There's an MTD snowboard. But I parted that out. I parted out the Tecumseh engine. So this was for $3.88 free shipping. Test it works. The requester, the muffler, the requester for $28 free shipping, the muffler for $9.88 free shipping, and ticket for $11.49 free shipping. Lipstick on a photo tube for $14.49 free shipping. Cylinder for $12.68 free shipping. Primary cover for $25.88 free shipping. The file for $17.88 free shipping. Crankshaft for $31.88 free shipping. And the connector on piston for $17.88 free shipping. And then the skater vehicle book. It's in perfect condition, but I still have a listed for $18.88 free shipping. Use condition. And this circulating weed label. I have a listed for $14.88 free shipping. So yeah. And then I have those. And yeah, that's about it. And then I have my jump drive here. This jump drive. So, and it had like one watcher for a while. And then the person stopped watching it, and again, I don't want anyone. And then there was someone who bid on it yesterday. And yes. 143_143 bid Yang Cincinnati and my cool. Him at least get 1 bid on it. Then some NG_0 bid $2 on max bid, bid 4 on a max bid. And the first person says one at $4.25 free shipping. Then I went to no watchers on it. Then I went to 1 watcher and 2 watchers on it. And I think this one with 1 view with Ginger right here didn't get any views because if you have 2 the same exact like similar thing on like 2 Ginger heads, so one won't get any views or bids. Views really this till the second, till the first one does, the second one won't. So that could have been why. But if it doesn't, most any cents free shipping and just like go, let's see, we have 2 books. This again, 1 minute and cents free shipping. This is for a fair price in auction, or by now, excuse me, cheap. What I think is fair price or on auction, and that maybe a little bit, a little bit cheaper, but still fair in the price. Still very fair. List it by now, just call it,